The valley is quiet and serene, surrounded by towering mountains. A group of friends, Jessica, Jason, Andrew, and Sarah, are hiking through the valley. Jessica, excitedly. This place is so beautiful. Look at those mountains. Jason, sarcastically.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're lovely when they're not about to crush us. Andrew, laughs, don't worry, Jason. We'll be fine. Sarah, excitedly, guys, look. There's a path leading to a cave. The group heads towards the cave. Cave, day. The cave is dark and damp, with stalactites hanging from the ceiling. Jessica, excitedly, this is so cool. Jason, skeptically, I don't know, guys. This place gives me the creeps. Andrew, optimistically, oh, come on. What could go wrong? Suddenly, a cold breeze blows through the cave, and the group hears a faint whisper. Whisper, barely audible, get out. Jessica, nervously, did you guys hear that? Jason, sarcastically, hear what? The sound of my imminent death? Sarah, urgently, no, seriously. We need to leave. Andrew, reassuringly, don't worry, guys. It's probably just the wind. But as they continue further into the cave, the whispers get louder and more sinister. Whisper, loud and menacing, get out. Leave now. Jessica, terrified, guys, I don't like this. We need to go. Suddenly, the cave starts shaking, and rocks start falling from the ceiling. Jason, panicked, run. The group runs out of the cave as fast as they can. The group emerges from the cave, panting and shaken. Andrew, breathlessly, what the hell was that? Jessica, terrified, I don't know, but I never want to go back in there again. As they start to leave the valley, they hear a faint voice calling out to them. Voice, whispering, don't come back. The group runs away from the valley as fast as they can, never looking back. Weeks have passed since the incident in the cave, but the group can't shake off the feeling of unease. They keep having nightmares about the voice in the cave and the shaking ground. One night, Jason suggests they return to the valley to face their fears. Jason, determined, guys, we need to go back to that cave and figure out what's going on. We can't let fear control us. Andrew, nervously, I don't know, man. That voice was pretty scary. Sarah, supportive, I think Jason's right. We need to face our fears head on. Jessica, uncertainly, I don't know if I can do this. Jason, reassuringly, we'll stick together. We'll be okay. The group sets out to the valley once again, determined to find out what happened in the cave. Cave, night. The group enters the cave, armed with flashlights and a sense of determination. As they walk deeper into the cave, they notice something strange. The walls are covered in strange symbols and markings. Jason, intrigued, guys, check this out. What do you think these symbols mean? Sarah, frightened, I don't like this. I have a feeling we shouldn't be here. Suddenly, the ground starts shaking again, and the group hears the same menacing voice as before. Voice, whispering, you should have listened. You should have left. The group starts to panic and runs towards the exit, but the way out is blocked by falling rocks. Andrew, panicking, we're trapped. What are we going to do? Jason, determined, we need to find another way out. Keep calm and stick together. The group starts searching for another exit, but the whispers and shaking continue to haunt them. Jessica, terrified, I can't take this anymore. This is too much. Suddenly, the group finds a small crevice in the cave wall. Jason, excitedly, guys, look. We found a way out. The group crawls through the crevice and emerges on the other side of the cave. The group emerges from the cave, shaken but alive. Jason, relieved, we made it. We're alive. Andrew, curiously, but what was that all about? What was the voice? What were those symbols? Sarah, nervously, I don't know, but I don't think we should come back here again. As the group leaves the valley, they can't shake off the feeling that something dark and mysterious is lurking in the cave, waiting to be discovered. Months have passed since the incident in the cave. The group has gone their separate ways, but they still keep in touch and talk about the strange events that occurred in the valley. One day, Sarah receives an anonymous letter in the mail. The letter is written in strange symbols and markings, similar to the ones they saw in the cave. Sarah, to herself, what is this? Who could have sent this? Sarah contacts the rest of the group, and they all agree to meet up and investigate the letter. Int. Library Day. The group goes to the local library to research the symbols and markings in the letter. Jason, excitedly, hey guys, I think I found something. These symbols are from an ancient language used in ritualistic practices. Andrew, skeptically, what does that have to do with anything? How does that explain what we experienced in the valley? Jason, thoughtfully, I'm not sure, but I think there's something more to this than we realized. As the group continues to research, they come across a book about a local legend, a tale of a powerful sorcerer who lived in the valley centuries ago. The legend tells of a powerful sorcerer who made a pact with dark forces to gain immortality. In exchange, the sorcerer had to perform dark rituals and sacrifices to appease the demons. The group starts to realize that the cave in the valley may have been the site of one of these dark rituals. Sarah, nervously, do you think that's why we heard that voice in the cave? Was it the sorcerer's spirit trying to warn us? Jason, pensively, it's possible. But if that's the case, what does this letter mean? Is someone trying to bring the sorcerer back to life? The group decides to investigate further and return to the valley once again. A valley, night. The group enters the cave, armed with flashlights and a sense of trepidation. As they walk deeper into the cave, they start to notice signs of recent activity, candles, drawings, and strange symbols on the walls. Andrew, frightened, guys, I don't like this. I think we should leave. Jason, determined, no, we need to figure out what's going on here. We can't let dark forces control us. Suddenly, the ground starts shaking, and the group hears the same menacing voice as before. Voice, loud and menacing, you should have listened. Now it's too late. The group starts to panic and runs towards the exit, but the way out is blocked by a massive rockfall. Jessica, terrified, we're trapped. What are we going to do? Jason, determined, we need to find a way to break through the rocks. Use whatever we can find. The group starts to frantically search for something to break through the rocks. Suddenly, they notice a strange glow coming from a nearby crevice. Sarah, curiously, guys, look. There's a light coming from over there. The group crawls through the crevice and emerges on the other side of the cave, where they find a mysterious altar. Jason, amazed, look at this. It's a ritual altar. Andrew, nervously, do you think someone has been performing rituals here? As the group continues to explore, they notice a figure in the shadows. Jessica, frightened, guys, look. There's someone over there. The figure emerges from the shadows, revealing itself to be the sorcerer from the legend. The group realizes that the sorcerer has been using their fear and curiosity to lure them back to the valley. With newfound courage, they confront the sorcerer and manage to defeat him with the knowledge they gained from their research. They escape the valley, knowing they have put an end to the dark forces that once haunted the land.